just love me, yeah, I know.
All right, I think it's time for the children's sermon. It says so up there, so I'm going to trust it. All right, so if we have children, come join me up here. You've got unicorns. Do you share your unicorns? No. All right, well, we're actually going to talk about the not sharing in the adult service later. That's all right, you don't have to share your unicorns. All right, so good morning. How's your morning? Did you sleep well? Did you have trouble getting up, or you just slept fine? You slept. Your mom woke you up. Yes, I remember my mom waking me up Sunday mornings. I did not always like it. So we're going to talk a little bit about sleeping. Have you ever tried to stay awake for something? Like something was going to happen late at night? Yeah, what did you stay awake for?
If you're having a party at your house, if the Seahawks won or any game won.
Oh, so you stay awake and you party and celebrate after a victory. It doesn't matter. Okay, especially if you have cousins. Yeah. Did you get to stay awake last night after the Huskies won? Yeah. Okay, some members of the congregation did.
I'm driving my sister to Louisville and coming back.
Oh, so you have to stay awake for that. See, I often have to stay awake when I'm driving because I'm driving. But sometimes my wife is driving, and I just go to sleep.
That's when you go on long drives.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll drive to somewhere else for summer, and it'll take 8 hours.
Yeah.
And it'll be night by the time we get there, and I'll be scared that my dad's gonna get us in a car crash.
Because he's going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's probably time for your mom to drive at that point. All right, so if you're driving for more than 8 hours, maybe you should have multiple drivers. That's a good point. Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to stay awake. In our scripture that we're going to read, there are people, they're waiting, and they have to wait all night, and they don't know how long they're going to wait, and some of them they all fall asleep. And that's all right, because if you have to wait a long time, if you have to go on a long drive, as long as you're not driving.
Why would you just stand somewhere waiting for someone and try to stay awake?
That is a good question. Why would you just,
What are they waiting for?
So at this point, they're waiting to start a party.
Wait, why would they wait a whole day to start a party?
They're waiting a whole day to start a party because one of the party guests shows up late.
They show up a day late?
Well, almost, yes. They come after midnight. Yeah, what?
Are they nocturnal? Did they say the party was at 12?
Yeah, they did not establish good boundaries of when the party was going to start. We're going to talk about all that later. All right, the other thing that we're going to talk about is being prepared. Are any of you scouts? Are you going to be scouts? You're a scout. What's the scout motto?
I'm about to.
You're about to be a scout. Do you know the scout motto? No. Do you need to phone a friend? Do you have any scouts? Stand up and see if you have any scouts in the audience. Raise your hand if you are a scout or know of scouts. We've got one over here. Go ask him, what's the scout motto? Or do you know? You forgot.
What? Wait, what are you talking about? What scout?
Yeah, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts.
Oh, I used to do Girl Scouts.
You used to do Girl Scouts?
But I moved here, so my troop's back in Phoenix, so I had to quit.
Okay, well, you might find a troop up here too.
My mom's trying to do that, I think. We're trying to find a lot.
What a good mom. What a good mom finding you a new troop. All right, so let's go ask. What's the scout motto?
Be prepared.
I don't think it's that ominous. But yes, Scout motto is to be prepared. In our adult church, we're going to talk about being prepared. So what happens when you're not prepared?
Everything goes wrong.
Everything goes wrong when you're not prepared. It gets very chaotic.
If you're not prepared to establish rules, then no one will know what you can do or not do.
And if you don't have rules, no one will know what you can do or not do, and it all goes like this. Yeah. So it helps to have those things. And sometimes things,
Kids are just kids.
Kids are just kids. Are you saying that kids cause chaos?
Yes.
I don't think that's a unique factor of children.
It's a fact.
I know many adults that cause chaos also. So, yeah. So chaos happens. All right. So the two things to remember is sometimes it's okay to fall asleep when you have to wait a really long time, because you'll be able to wake up when something happens. Unless, of course, you're driving, and then that's a bad idea. And to always be prepared, because when chaos happens, then you'll be able to respond to it.
Whenever I fall asleep in the car, I'm always like, if anything happens, wake me up.
Yeah. I like to fall asleep on airplanes because I'm never driving the airplane.
Maybe you could learn. Yeah.
It's maybe I could, but I'm mostly blind, so no one wants me fly it. One last thought.
Kids are just chaos.
What? Kids? Oh, we also learned that humans cause chaos. All right. I will let you go back to frivolity and chaos.
Come on, unicorn.
And take your unicorns.